The views expressed on the Marcoccio Brothers show emerge exclusively from the colons and are not the opinion of Mars Radio. They are not based on actual fact, nor do they have any substantial relevance to anything important whatsoever. Prolonged exposure to these views have been known to induce the following side effects in lab animals: vomiting, aneurysms, enlarged prostates, high cholesterol, loss of neural function, rectal irritation, seizures, sterility, vaginal warts. If you experience any of the previously stated symptoms, please calmly turn your internet off and seek medical assistance. Contact your physician and find out if the Marcoccio Brothers show is right for you. The episodes of John's Big Beef have in some cases induced multiple orgasms and premature labor in small farm animals. But, to date, no animals have been harmed during the making of this show. Keep small children away from the internet during our broadcast, and remember, kids, we are professionals. Do not try this at home without adult supervision.
Hey, Johnny, you know what time it is?
Oh, what time is it, Stevie?
It's a pasta time.
Let me get my fork.
Ready. A one, a two.
Rigatoni, manicotti, tortellini, and linguine, meat lasagna, pasta bazoon.
Oh, you guys talking about food again?
Yo, Nicky, shut up.
Would you like some meatballs with your ziti?
Why, yes, thank you.
Not like he needs anymore.
Why, I don't know, spaghetti? Hey, bafangu.
Hey, Johnny, why did we say bafangu?
Yeah, they had no spaghetti.
No spaghetti, okay.
Yeah, give me the Parmesan. Pasta Chianti.
Hey, just give me the heart attack now and save me the time.
Hi, I'm radio announcer guy. Welcome to the Marcoccio Brothers show. Now here are your hosts, originating from the great Northeast, now sweating their Stugatz off in the desert we know and love as Dallas, Texas. Those three giddy brothers, Johnny, Stevie, and Nicky Marcoccio.
Hey, Stevie, what the hell was that? I think I hurt my spleen.
Hello, Marcoccio Brothers. Oh, Mom! Mom!
I'm gonna wash both your mouths out with
It was a joke, Mom!
the fun you get done.
Yeah, it wasn't me! It was John's idea!
This might finish by Bafangu.
Mama!
Good afternoon and happy Wednesday. It is July 28th, 2021, and this is the return of the Marcoccio Brothers Show. Live, unscripted, and unfiltered from the crater of Karen's, USA. Get your whopper!
I don't dance well. You'd think in my background I would know a little bit. I just can't move like I used to. That's my excuse.
What background?
Age.
Wait a second. I was a street dancer, you little fucker.
You don't remember that part because you were just a twinkle in your mother's eyes at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Jen and I we could have owned stock in cardboard. Okay.
Street dancer? Which corner?
Yeah, we used to, back in the 80s.
Which corner?
Back in the 80s, breakdancing was a big thing.
Which corner?
Yeah, which corner?
Oh, God.
Did you put the break in breakdancing?
No, but I would now.
Yeah, now we were actually halfway decent.
I would be broken within a minute.
At the time, we were actually
definitely.
We were halfway decent back then.
But,
so are we going to even explain to these people what we're trying to do here?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. From I think 2009 to what was it? 2015 or 16.
We started this 12 years ago.
Yeah. And basically it started off as a podcast, then it went to live, and then went to a radio station.
Right.
And it ran up until 5-6 years ago.
Oh, God, it was longer than that.
Longer than that?
Yeah, I think 2014 was when we stopped somewhere.
Oh, okay.
There.
Yeah.
So we almost made it to 100.
99 episodes.
Yeah.
And nothing is ever scripted. You don't, with three brothers, you really don't need scripts. You just need to throw a topic in and let us just berate the living shit out of each other.
You don't need scripts. You might need a trash bag or two, but you don't really. I mean, you have material you bring and everything, but pretty much discussions, they present themselves, and sometimes the audience does that, and you work off of that, but.
And we don't really know what this is going to turn into. Like, we started this, years ago when we were doing it in podcasting, and we sucked. We were terrible at it. And I don't know if we're going to be any better.
Well, also we're transitioning from this show was on the radio at one time. There was no visuals. There was, you know.
Well,
we had a chat room using IRC.
Yeah.
Of all the Neanderthal kind of chat rooms you could use.
Well, I mean, there was the ability to do live video wasn't really there.
Discord wasn't out at that point. You didn't have all these things that we have now. So how this is going to transition over to video is going to be interesting.
Before, when we needed to do a break music bit or something, it was just audio. It was something that Nikki and I do really well. We audio engineering, but now enters video.
We're all ugly, so it's just not.
Yeah, we all have faces for radio.
It's not like we give you something pleasing to look at, you know.
See, I could have sworn a long time ago when we decided to do this, I could have sworn that we had agreed that all three of us have faces for radio.
Yes.
Not video.
You know,
how Steve talked me into putting this freaking mug on this screen is beyond me.
And you know, it might go right back to radio again, depending how badly this goes. You know?
As soon as some jackass comes in the chat and is like, "Who's these ugly fucks?"
Oh, you're going to get that anyway, regardless. But it's just, you know, when people start leaving because they say, well, "I can't take looking at you guys," you know, it might be time to, you know, go back to radio.
Maybe either that, or we'll just do. Hey, this is how we're going to do the streams from now on. We'll just turn the cameras off and do it that
way. Audio only.
This is the shithead who's talking now. Oh, look, here's the shithead who's talking. You know, you might.
No, you know what we need. You know what we need. I got a great idea. Stunt doubles.
We should have that.
I can have a dance double that makes me look like I know how to dance.
Yeah. One thing about us is that you'll learn quick enough. We are not disillusioned about who we are. Not in the slightest bit.
Well, I mean, I'm not disillusioned.
All I know is if we get stunt doubles,
like I said, 2 out of 3 of us are not disillusioned.
Yeah.
If we get stump doubles, I'm calling dibs on Ryan Reynolds right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
He's going to be your stunt double?
Yep.
So how the hell are you going to pull that one off?
I don't know.
So you're going to be like all buff and you're going to be like all buff in one scene, and then you'll be back to you after.
Who are those hillbilly wrestlers way back in the day?
Oh God, like I remember. I know who you're talking about.
The Bushwhackers?
The Bushwhackers, yeah. I would get one of the Bushwhackers to be mine stunt double.
I would get George the Animal Steel. He's too old now. I don't even think he's alive anymore, is he?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's been so long since I've watched wrestling. So anyway, this is an experiment to see how well this show is going to transition over to a visual format.
I don't know how visual it'll be, but it's going to be on camera.
But there's going to be a camera involved and
drinking, a lot of drinking.
Water. I have water today.
I have soju.
Yes, I know you have soju, and that's all yours.
Okay.
Today. Just
okay. I'm not going to drink
just in case you need it.
Just why would I need soju?
I don't need it. I just need water.
What is soju?
It's a Korean liquor.
It's actually Japanese.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of yourself, saying that you're so Jew.
So Jew.
What the? I just caught that.
Oh, look, I'm so Jew. I need alcohol.
You all came from the same parents, you bastards.
I do not recognize my Jewish
ancestry. So you're
denying
denying your grandmother.
I'm denying? All right. Of all the years we spent with Grandma, not once did she ever bring this up. I'm not going to get into a discussion about it. You do. You say it. Okay. I don't need it, but okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't need it.
I don't need it. It's what I am.
But you're so Jew. I'm sorry. That was great.
Fucking shit.
I'm very happy with that.
Steve.
Yeah, drink it in. Yeah, drink it in. At least I don't practice Jew-jitsu.
That's it.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Now, wait. His can be okay, but mine
His
somehow...
was good. His was timed beautifully. Yours just felt...
Do you mean I'm going to have the first deflator of the show?
You got the first deflator of the show.
Well, you don't have a
Yours
sound
was like
effect, so it
those-
doesn't count.
Yeah, yours was like those two bastards that walk into a Star Wars premiere like 20 minutes late.
No.
Oh, that was kind of bad.
It's even worse.
It's getting bad. I think it's
bad?
I think it's
All right.
contagious.
Yeah,
It's infectious. It's like the joke COVID or something.
All right. Okay. Now
All right, let's
we're going
stop.
way down. Holy
Whoa.
shit.
I apologize, folks, for...
Oh yeah, that's what he's gonna do. John is gonna be on the apology tour for this entire experiment.
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry for the way they're acting.
Sorry for the way these two are doing this. You deserve better.
He's going to try and make himself out to be like the oppressed victim of all this.
Yeah, he's gonna be the friggin' victim. Oh, I'm the victim. They forced me to do this. I kind of did today. He really wasn't in the mood for this. So yeah, I kind of forced him. Yeah,
He tied me to a chair. It was dark.
And
It was
family.
scary. I was alone.
That sounds like something else.
We're just and family.
Well, look, before we destroy what little we have here at the beginning of this, do we want to go into our first subject we're going to talk about?
No, because it's not time yet.
Really?
Not time yet.
You're going to regiment.
Did you call me the producer or what?
He's the producer.
Who's the producer?
He's the producer. He's the producer.
And I want you to remember that this is the talent. Self-proclaimed talent right here.
That's on our other show.
So,
That's on our other
are
show.
you saying that's changed now?
Well, Nick's here. Nick's got some talent.
Nick has talent.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that.
I said talent, not talons.
But
So,
But
yeah.
Nick has never boasted about being the talent.
Well, when you and I are doing a show together on the other channel, I have to because it's got to carry it a little bit. Anyway, so what's next, Mr. Producer?
So, Nick, what have you been doing this week?
Um,
I'm not asking him because I know what he's been doing.
He's been working on putting this together, apparently.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has been.
I've been out in the thunderstorm cooking you a friggin' steak on the grill.
So
Okay, you can continue now.
I have a feeling I'm the oddball of the group here, since most of the people in the chat room probably recognize you two whack jobs over there. But I am the third brother who lives nowhere near the state of Texas like these two people do. That's
You got
obviously
smart.
why I'm on a different screen. I live in Maine, which is almost the exact 180 opposite of Texas in every aspect.
Pretty much.
Texas has 7 months of summer. Maine has 7 months of winter. It's pretty much how that works.
Maine has 10 months of winter and 2 months of poor sledding. Okay.
It's gotten pretty hot this summer. I mean, it's come close to hitting 90 once or twice. I mean,
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Everybody talks. Maine's pretty bad. It's nothing like Alaska. You hear some of the stories about Alaska, and I got friends in Alaska. So,
but
Citizen Z, Iceland is green, Greenland is icy. Just throwing that out there. Okay.
Iceland.
Yeah.
Are you making a determination about someone
That's
else's own country that they live in?
No, it's known.
The home of Bjork.
Iceland is very green and plush. Greenland is very icy.
Emiliana Torini. Some great female singers.
Did I say anything about singers that come out of there?
Just saying.
See? He says, I know.
said.
I live there.
Okay. I wasn't
Continue.
saying anything
Okay.
derogatory.
Are you done with what you've done for the week?
I basically do live there. I work at a Navy shipyard, surrounded by a bunch of solid steel in every direction. It's like a Magneto circle jerk.
Magneto circle jerk.
All right,
What
yes, I'm done.
What?
Done.
Hey, move along. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Magneto circle jerk.
That was an X-Men reference.
What did you do?
I don't know what you did.
You don't know what you did?
I know what I did. Okay.
He drank his soju.
I've been working all friggin' week long in an office. We lost AC last Friday, and they've tried to fix it every day this week. They come in, they're like, "Oh yeah, we got it fixed." They leave, nothing. Oh, every day. Yesterday was the worst. It hit 90 degrees in the office, and we got fans blowing on us and everything. Today, I took my portable AC unit with me, and I was able to keep the office down to about 85. And then the guys came and they replaced more parts on the AC, and we think we got it. Nope. As I was leaving, they were still on the roof trying to fix it. So that's been my week. Okay.
Wait, so you got it down to 85? Like that was the positive note?
Yes.
Yes.
It would have been at 90 if I didn't have the portable AC trying to feed an office way bigger than that thing can handle.
I mean, heck, I keep my apartment at like 68 degrees all the time.
Okay. Wow. Where's the cricket sound now?
You happy?
I have been entertaining teenagers.
Oh, God, that's right. Yeah.
My roommate, teenagers have stayed for the last 2 weeks. 13 and 15 years old boy and a girl. And I want to kill both these little fuckers.
But you have kids. You should be used to that.
I've gone through this already. I have dealt with this already. I had no intention of ever dealing with it again. And here I am with somebody else's kids. Well, she's off at work listening to their bullshit. And it's a good thing that I can shut a door, put headphones on.
Yeah.
Because those little some bitches will be out fucking door. Fend for yourself.
So you're dealing with it, huh? Okay.
So I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
Now that's some high quality bullshit right there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So that's been, so I came here today in a cranky mood because of them.
Yeah,
Because
he's very salty.
They pulled this shit today, all afternoon. Stupid stuff that they argue about, and it's just a step above. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stay on your side of the couch. Stay on your side. Don't touch me. Yeah.
That pretty much reminds me of your kids at that exact age, because that's
Right. I've already been through this bullshit.
And then he comes over here and he deals with my son.
Then I come over here and deal with his bullshit.
My son or the dog.
The dog or his two kids.
Which one is the hardest to deal with, the dog or my son?
Well, your sons go through my head like a fucking drill.
He really loves them.
The dog who I've discovered, as long as I have a bottle of water that I can spray at him, will leave me the fuck alone and not dry hump my fucking leg all night. He's got a fucking gay dog. His dog is a homosexual.
Is there a problem?
Right?
Are you shaming?
I do not have a problem with homosexuals. Just the ones that come up to me and dry hump my fucking leg. Then we've got a fucking problem.
We've
got a problem.
I know you
then.
have friends that are gay, but if one of your gay friends came up to you and started dry humping
my
you'd
leg,
be upset.
we've got a fucking problem now. All right?
Okay.
I got no problem otherwise. You know, again, I'm not homophobic in any sense of the word. Stay off my fucking leg. That's all.
Yeah, this right here is a no homo leg.
It's a no homo leg.
That's terrible.
I do not want pecker tracks on my fucking leg. All right?
It's a mushroom bruise.
Pecker tracks.
I'm just saying. I have standards.
You have standards.
No pecker tracks on the leg is part of my standard.
Get your hand off my penis!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez,
So
okay.
yes. So in fact, if I was to have a spray bottle of water with me, and I would hope that would work on your average homosexual who would attempt such a state. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's
Poor
horrible.
guy. My poor dog is
Ken
being
Bravo.
deprived.
Ken Bravo. Wow, that's brutal. Stick it till he bleeds.
Oh
Whoa.
my God.
Jeez.
Jeez.
See, Ken's the type of guy
that
that when,
escalated quickly.
Ken's the type of guy that when he masturbates, he puts a knife up to it so that it feels forced.
Holy shit. Oh, damn.
The rougher, the better.
He turns it into a hostage crisis.
He turns it into a Me Too movement is what he turns it into.
Yeah. You're not going to tell anybody, are you? This is just between us.
Just keep it in the family. You got that?
Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay.
So I think we're ready for our first.
Holy shit. Wait, you all don't feel that to feel alive? Yeah, okay.
Safety first. Always wash your hands after touching it. Absolutely. Definitely. And always sterilize the knife blade too, if you're going to do that, just in case you get a little too over anxious.
We got a bleeder. Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Are we going to get into our first thing?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
Do we have a first thing?
We have a first thing.
This
Yes, we
I
do.
get. Look, this happened in Fort Worth on Sunday, so I have to talk about this. We've had situations in Texas where some people have brought AK-47 to a Texas pistol match and lost. Okay, and we've had people that have, intruded in a house, broken into a house, and they've been outgunned. Okay. Sometimes by 13-year-old kids. So,
This is what happens when
and
you
this
come to
happens in Texas.
Yep.
So now the newest thing is, they went biblical in Fort Worth on Sunday. A gunman came into the backyard of a party and decided to start shooting it up. And he was stoned to death. They picked up garden stones, the bricks out of the garden, and killed the man with them. Unfortunately, someone did lose their life, and then that's terrible. But when you're in the Bible Belt, we will go fucking biblical on you if you fuck with our parties. Okay? They stoned this shooter to death.
Yep.
Okay? Only in fucking Texas will you hear about shit like this.
He is without guns. Cast the first stone.
All I said was Jehovah. Jehovah. Yeah, I guess sticks and stones do break bones.
All I'm envisioning is some dude standing by a grill looking like Randy Quaid from National Lampoons with the shorts and the big vest on. Like, hey, what are you doing over there with that racket? Quiet down. Just grabs a rocket. Ugh. That's all I'm envisioning pretty much at that point.
I can just these people went full out ballistic.
I
But
mean,
you know something? If you're going to just walk up on people with a gun who more than likely had no way of defending themselves, there were no weapons, obviously.
mhm. Or
Then
someone would've shot back.
you force them to do something drastic. And in this case, there happened to be bricks nearby.
From the garden. And that's what they used. I mean, I want to know who threw the last one.
Yeah.
That's all. The last one. I mean, you're probably like, bam, 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 bam. And someone was holding, just trying to get a clear shot, and they're like moving, and then he's dead, and they're like, what the fuck?
He just
Fuck,
wanted
you just go up to him and
he just wanted to get a shot in while the body was still, so that he wouldn't miss. Bam! Fuck
goes
you!
up to it, just drops it on its head.
Fuck you! I think he's dead.
I mean, how did they determine when it was when it was over? I mean, what, when he was covered with just bricks? And
He probably didn't have a head left.
I could just imagine. I mean, of course, they're not going to release pictures of this carnage.
I'm
So, I mean, what?
It's brutal. It is like horribly brutal beyond words. But I don't feel bad for this guy.
No. Why would you feel bad for him?
You're a dumbass.
I'm like, I hope it hurt.
I wonder if the last guy was the guy who actually picked up a full cinder block and just took the most time getting over to him.
Like,
and when he finally got over to him, he was already dead.
Like he had to carry this big heavy one. I got mine, guys. I got mine.
Like,
I got mine.
Line it up.
Yep.
Oh, right about there, and drop.
He's like, nope, this bullshit. I'm killing this fucker.
So it's just, the guy had to carry it with a wheelbarrow.
The mic drop from hell.
I could just see him wheeling up with the wheelbarrow. Guys, out of my way. Let me through. Just come up and play. Holy shit. Well, who was the one that started it? I mean, look,
it's your story. Who was the one?
No, that's just what I'm saying is with the Stones. I mean, where was the grill master with this little fork pointy thing? I guess you can, because you can throw the stone.
Had a couple of guys fight with samurai in the middle of the mall here in Alaska.
Holy shit! Are you guys that bored? Was it like? Well, I mean, it could have been.
See, y'all get crazy in Alaska because you have 6 days of night and 6 months of night, 6 months of daylight.
I mean, was that like LARPing gone bad? I mean, it's like they start off pretending, then someone gets it.
He affirmed, or she.
Yes, that's a she.
It's a she.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're your people. I don't know them.
My people.
I will get to learn.
My people.
Your people. Your people. They don't know me. They don't know Nick. Your people. Take the what? Look your windows.
It's summertime.
Find out for yourself. Take the look your windows and find out for yourself.
I don't know who he's talking to.
I don't know. Okay, so
there's always somebody who's had,
Worth,
who's had one too many beers.
Yes, I know people in Fort Worth, and I'm not asking them for pics of the body. No.
Part of the Harlem.
Okay, let's just move on.
If there's a Harlem in Alaska.
It's not Harlem. It's harem. She's one of.
I'm
she's
part
in
of
my
the harem.
She's in my harem. Yes, I have a harem. Just so you know.
Apparently, you have a Harlem too.
I don't know what a Harlem is, but I have a harem.
I have a Harlem.
See, Kick is in my harem. Kick actually is close to you. She's in Massachusetts. Yep.
Yeah, we have a specific word for them that I won't mention.
What's that?
I won't mention it.
It's probably ones that we've heard too. There's a whole stream on YouTube called Masshole.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Every person in Maine calls as soon as they see the Massachusetts license plate. It's like, oh, look, another masshole sitting in the left lane doing 20 miles under the speed limit, not allowing people to pass him. Oh, great.
That's something that I don't do. But the problem I used to have in driving was when there's a merge lane, I merge at the last minute.
Yes,
used to drive him crazy.
He's the asshole who pisses you off.
I used to.
5 miles down the road knew that lane was going to end, but decided to come up this way. Anybody, fuck everybody else because he's so goddamn important, and he's the guy who's going to wait till the last.
So, okay, so I merge. Here's the thing: where this used to happen. If I didn't do that, we'd have been 15 minutes behind. That's how backed up it was. So I may be an asshole, but I'm the asshole that's going to get there 15 minutes faster than I was before. But I don't do that anymore. I'm a nice guy now.
He's so full of shit.
I don't do that.
That's some bullshit right there, Nick.
What? You're
that is not.
Now?
He's not reformed.
I don't do.
You are not reformed.
When did I wait till the last minute to merge? This guy. If I'm in a lane, I'm in a lane.
The off ramp to your road off of 35.
No.
Ways to the left. And it goes over. That's you.
Oh, come on. It was open.
I rest my case.
Wait a second. I didn't.
Defense rest.
Wait. No. Bullshit. That's bullshit because I was waiting for that area to open up and I wasn't going to drive past it until it opened up. And I tried to almost freaking hit the truck, but no, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Hey, look, my home stream, my road rage driving, those were great videos. Everybody else was driving bad. Okay, let's move on now. Move along.
It's amazing, though, that you were the only one raging.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
That has absolutely nothing to do with driving whatsoever.
No, that was me talking to him. Anyway.
Wow, that's
just
awkward and
whatever.
creepy and...
See, I always get in the correct lane now. Thank you, Kikya, who's, she's up there on top of my harem list, by the way.
Kikya?
Yeah.
What are we trying to score brownie points with Steve? You know you're not going to get a reward. There's no like prize at the end of the rainbow.
All right.
Whatever. Just get your wop on.
All right, John.
All right.
I hear you rustling some papers. So what you
Yeah,
got?
that means he's going to talk.
I got a story.
Okay.
All right. So, the source did not say which channel this show is going to be on, but there's a show that was being taped called Ultimate Slip and Slide. Remember the slip and slides?
Yep.
Remember those? Okay. Well, apparently these were monstrous slip and slides that people were going to go down, and I guess there's some point to all this that they're potentially dangerous, or they'll wreck you, like some of these other shows that involve water where people get wrecked and they fall in the water, and it's entertaining for all of about 2 minutes before it becomes boring and monotonous.
I've seen them put together these massive slip and slides like on the streets,
where they get the massive ramps at the end, and they fly in the air and then wreck themselves.
Get hurt. Yeah.
So taping got shut down on this. They were getting close to the last part. They were about to wrap on this when something happened to the crew. 40 members of this particular crew suddenly came down with explosive diarrhea.
That was the description? Explosive diarrhea?
Explosive. Something called Ultimate Slip and Slide got shut down by explosive diarrhea.
Not for nothing, but if you're sliding down a slip and slide and you run into some of that stuff, that's pretty nasty.
Well, the question is what caused the explosive diarrhea in the first place? So you have 40 crew members, 40, not one, not couple, 40 who suddenly had to make a mad dash to the porta potties.
Well, you know that they have food on these sets, so obviously it was from the food, right? You would think.
According to this, the outbreak of awful explosive diarrhea left people collapsing on set and being forced to run into porta potties. Also known as beaver fever.
Oh my.
Giardia is believed to have been the cause of this, which is contracted through fecal-infested water. So apparently somebody went down one of these 65-foot tall slip and slides and shit himself or herself.
And left a trail.
And left a trail for the crew.
Oh my God. Hey, who put the mud in the...
It was tested for parasites, and parasites were found. They found this thing called Giardia, or beaver fever.
Okay.
And the best part about this article is the ending statement, which is, talk about a shit show.
Are you sure that's not satire?
Talk about a shit.
No, I'm
show.
talking about the whole article.
It's not satire.
Okay.
No. It involves the rap. It involves TMZ. It's not satire.
Okay.
Just to clarify,
I can't believe I'm calling TMZ news, but
yeah, that's kind of bad. Yeah.
But just to clarify, though, you said it wasn't the contestants; it was crew members who.
Crew members, yes, not contestants. Crew members.
Okay. Shit really does roll downhill.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, you and I are in a contest as you can deflate jokes better, I think.
Very much like this show right now.
What?
All right. What do you got, Nick?
What do I have? Well,
besides the STDs I hear you talk about, so come on.
Wait, what? Where did that come from?
It just threw it in there. It was a joke bomb. It went off too fast.
He's got beaver fever, so he's good.
I'm not running in the bathroom. There's going to be a race at break time, you know.
No, there's not, because I'm not racing.
To see how quickly we can pee because you only made the break 2.5 minutes long?
No, it's 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, so even less.
Okay. So, do I need to go to break now, or do you have something for this calamitous thing?
Yeah, that's entirely up to you. You're the producer.
No, he's the producer. Oh, producer. Oh, tell us.
We're at.
You remember the last time we did this? I had to keep you guys in check like a babysitter.
Yeah, because we would just get off on a tangent most of the time. Yeah.
And I'd be sitting there literally punching my TV screen so that you would look at it and see that the freaking break was coming up.
And you could see him every time he would start to hear the music come on for the break. And this is when we did radio. He would slide it forward a little bit because we were still talking.
Yeah,
and then he'd slide it forward.
Shut the hell up.
And like at the end of this, when we're supposed to be finishing, he's like sliding it forward, sliding it forward. And he's like, well, fuck it. The other show's already started. We're off the air now.
I'm like trying to point, trying to wave, and then I just start typing in big font. Get on with it, assholes.
Oh, we used to drive Nick nuts when we did radio. Holy shit. We would just keep going and going and going.
Yep.
Now, there was a lot of bits that we were able to do in the old show that we just can't do now. Like the bits with me going from place to place and recording
something. We can do them. You would just need video.
Yeah, it's just a little more difficult to do it with video. It really is, I think, personally. You know, because then you have to blur out their faces and everything else, the people you're talking with, because, you know, they might not want to be on a commercial, you know?
When we did, well, that's the whole thing is like we're going to have to figure out new things to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I said, everything we were trying to get ready to do for this show, we're like, oh, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Oh, well, that ain't going to work.
This is a whole new media.
Yeah. And this is what I was telling everybody when we were trying to do this. I said, guys, this is going to take a lot of planning because we got to figure out how to do this because we have, you know, Nick, who's like 1,500, actually, I think about 1,800 miles away. 1,800 miles away. And there's a slight latency issue. So if we make something funny, he won't hear it for about 5 seconds. So he'll have delayed laughs. Okay. So
I don't know if the lag's like that long. It's only like a second or two, I think.
Maybe a second or two.
Oh, okay.
But
because you guys seem to respond pretty quick to the things I'm saying. So
yeah.
Well, you know what you're going to say, so we're actually jumping the gun by 5 seconds.
That's
so.
I mean, don't feed into it.
Don't feed into
put
it.
any thought into that.
I threw it out there just to see if you'd step on it. That's a bouncing Betty joke. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sidestep.
That was a bouncing Betty. I wouldn't even call that a joke. It was just a bouncing Betty. That's all it was. It was spew.
But yeah, this video format, it's going to take a little while to get used to. You guys are more used to it than I am. You've been doing your other show for a while now. I haven't really done any.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
The other, we play videos and we react to them and we, break them down and stuff like that. It's completely different.
Plus, it's only an hour, and really, it's majority of it is just, those videos. Those videos take up the time, and we just respond to them. So.
We are missing a key factor to this group.
What's that?
We are missing a person that was a very important part of this group, and I'm feeling the strain right now, not doing this without her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're missing our racially unbiased proof.
Our panda. Okay. Yeah.
Our racially
unbiased. I tried to speak over that. I knew it was going bad.
No idea.
I think he was probably trying to say that's our virtue signaling.
We had a female who happened to be Chinese.
Yes. And she
got nicknamed the Panda.
Yeah, she got nicknamed the Panda, but she was I'm trying to place how she acted in the show. She was a nemesis to you sometimes. A nemesis to Nick.
She was that female voice for everything. She was that contradicting.
I think she would laugh even hearing someone call her the female voice.
Even though she was a horrible female. But.
It was.
She was like the least girly person we could have found.
But she just threw in a different dynamic.
Yeah.
She added a different dynamic to the show that it kind of needed. And she fit in beautifully.
And she looked better than John and I. So
yes,
yes, she had a more of a face for video than we did.
Yes,
and, she was our thirst trap.
She saved the show.
Was she there when we did the taste test?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
See, that was, and I was thinking that she was there because I remember the facial expressions as she watched us do this taste test.
It was disgusting.
It was.
Now
you think it was disgusting? I'm the one that had to go buy this shit.
I'm just saying.
Now those type of bits that we used to do, those would translate great to video.
Yes.
I wish we had video during that taste test.
Yeah, because we're talking about
flavored condoms.
We're tasting flavored condoms and flavored lube. I like root beer.
Man, I was really trying to avoid the actual topic of all of that.
Yeah, I was. I thought we could maybe snake right by it without any problems. But no. Yes, we did. We did that stuff.
Ken, we did the show in Texas. We used to do the show in Dallas County or Arlington, Yeah, we did the show in Texas.
With a Mexican woman? Oh, hell no. We never get a word in edgewise.
No.
We had a Mexican woman guest on our show.
Yes.
And it didn't work out.
Yeah. Kikia is right on the money. She's very astute with her observation there. So I'm going to go with her.
Steve was the eye candy and Panda was... Kikia, how much are you getting paid for this shit?
I keep telling her.
Seriously, are you that desperate for money?
She's not getting anything out of this. There is no prize.
Kick your checks in the mail. Okay.
You don't have to say it anymore. This is not his show. This is all of our show. So you don't have to do this no more.
Do you see how massive that melon is? It doesn't need to be any bigger.
So, you can still do it on his show, but you don't have to do it on this one. Yeah. Okay?
See, I just need... Really? I think people need to see that, so I just
really? You're going to put it right on there? Really? Yeah.
He just... What is that? Highlighting it? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
No, he's got it right under our video.
It's right on the screen now. That's all. I just wanted people to, see how amazing
that's what you did.
Yeah. See?
Okay. I'm
this
so happy. When we give so happy control. That you know how to do that.
Here, do you want to look for one that you can highlight? That
because I don't need that kind of validation. I don't. I'm fine with everything just the way it is. I really am.
Welcome to the Stevie Ego Stroke Fest show.
Wait a second, no. I resemble that remark.
The stroke.
Okay.
Welcome to the stroke fest.
See, look, see that one here, Nicky. Why don't you stroke me, you bastard?
No. There is so much wrong with that statement.
Ken, in a sense, you're kind of right. She doesn't need to talk. She just needs to be able to kick our asses.
Wait a second now. I like dyeing my beard. You know, it comes out nice and dark and takes about 10 years of age off me. No, look up on the screen. As long as Steve never dyes his beard again, I agree with you, kick you. See, that's just...
I'm trying to ignore all that and just focus on the show.
Is someone waiting for my beard to go? My beard never goes. I will never do that. I will never do that clean face thing ever again.
He's got racing stripes on his beard. Is that intentional? Okay. Anyway.
Yes, I have like that white, that white.
You can tell that we have been out of practice in a long time because these jokes could not swim with a fucking shark on its task.
It looks like I've been drooling.
We should have done this during Shark Week. Okay.
Oh boy. And we're not even at the halfway point yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
we're floundering.
Well, now we're going to come back and you have a couple of things, Nick, that you're going to go over. One of them is, of course, your Minuteman news.
Yep.
And then On the Fly, which is a lot of fun. And we'll finish off the show with those, I gather.
I have a top 10 list, too. Actually.
Oh, yeah. But why don't you finish off this first half with your top 10 list?
All right. We can do that. All right. So
it looks like I got to be the producer, too, now.
So what?
Wait. We're almost at the halfway point. Why are we doing the top 10 list now? That's kind of cutting him short.
Just keep swimming. Just
trying to give Steve all the shit that you guys used to
give over
me.
here.
Well, wait, no, I do not look funny when I dye my beard.
Okay.
Anyway.
So we're going to hold off on this because it's 8:17.
Why don't we just go to break now?
We need a break.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Can you go fill mine up?
Fuck no.
You got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get 2 glasses of ice. And I'll pour
I don't
some
want to do that
soju.
either.
Whatever. I guess we're going to go on break then.
All right.
Let's
roll the break.
Let's just go on, roll the break. And...
Bye. Oh, this show is brought to you by Dick's Hot Sauce. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, our sponsor.
Yeah, it's our sponsor,
yes.
Dick's Hot Sauce.
Yep.
I can't say it like Nick. Dick's! Anyway, we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
It's Dick's Hot Sauce. That's right. Nothing adds more flavor to your meal than Dick's Hot Sauce. You will know the meaning of pleasure that moment when you savor some Dick's Hot Sauce in your mouth. It's lightly salted and loaded with protein. Dick's Hot Sauce. An explosion of flavor on your taste buds. And, if properly shaken, it can also be used as facial cream. Dick's Hot Sauce.
Use only as directed.
What statement? Any suicidal things? No, not at all. Are you kidding me? Someone actually swatted me?
You what?
Did someone actually swat me? You know what I mean, the term?
Yeah. It's still there. We just need to update the
God, there's a video on here of me dancing. No. Oh,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You can delete it all you want, John. I've already saved it.
Fucker.
I'll put that in the friggin' mid show.
Not.
Yeah, whatever.
Do we have to believe all the women? That was the question I posed before.
I'd like to believe all the women.
You'd like to, but will you or do you have to?
I think we should.
It's time to believe all women. I mean, it's not like they're going to lie to us or anything.
Hon, would you like a bite of this apple?
Oh, wow. What a wonderful apple. I have a really bad feeling about this. But she would never lie to me. Oh, where did this guy come from?
Anyway, no, there's no twerking. I am not going to be twerking in this. No. I almost put that in there. Just saying. I almost did.
In case anyone was wondering, yes, the female at the end of that dance video was the woman we were talking about, who used to be on our show.
Yes.
That was our token.
The
Asian.
panda.
The panda.
Token Asian.
The panda.
Token Asian. Okay.
Token.
Okay.
Token Asian. Yeah.
Anyway. Are
All
we
right.
going Johnny's
All right.
So
top 10?
we're gonna.
You don't have a rant today. I think you need to rant.
I don't need to rant.
No?
I did already. I complained about those two little bastards that I'm having to deal with.
See, you could have done okay, anyway. We'll save that for another day.
We'll save that for another
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Anyway.
Get her back. Yes, we would love to. We're actually trying, Ken. We're actually trying to see if we can get her to come on occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah.
Because I can already tell this show's going to need help. And
we need a new producer.
She can definitely help. Definitely. All right. Nick, why don't you start this off?
Oh, me? Oh, I thought
Yes.
you were going to do your thing.
Nah, we're going to hold off. That way it's not all you having to save us for this last hour. And
You do know out of all of the times I've done this in the previous installments of the show, I've never actually gotten this done in under a minute. Like, not even close, right?
I did it once.
Really?
When I used to do the Minuteman news, I did it once.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
so
the closest
Nick's
I've
trying
gotten
to say
is, like, 2 minutes.
Nick's trying to say he's not a Minuteman.
That's what he's trying to
That's
say.
what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
we'll see.
who's going to be our official timer on this?
Well, we'll leave the chat room to time it.
All
See
right.
what happens.
Okay. Whenever you are ready, Nick.
You're going to time it? Minuteman.
All right, this is your Minuteman News brought to you by Dick's Hot Sauce. Two Arkansas neighbors who were oddly enough drinking at the time decided it would be a good idea to shoot each other with a rifle while wearing bulletproof vests. See, safety first, kids. Aside from some welts and bruises, neither of the individuals were hurt, and because they already lacked any brain cells to begin with, the threat of death was minor. A Market Basket grocery store in Wilmington, Massachusetts is getting some spooky reviews after someone posted on social media this month about seeing an apparition resembling an old Victorian-era woman in her nightgown near the frozen peas. Hundreds of folks weighed in on the social media post, including others who claim to have witnessed the same ghost. Justine Griffin, a Market Basket spokeswoman, stated that if there is anything to the ghost story, it's probably because she's attracted to the Victorian-era prices. Also, I'm not sure if this is an actual ghost or if Stevie's simply being caught sleepwalking again. A 38-year-old man in Russia was witnessed waiting in line to board a plane in Moscow naked. The naked flyer was nabbed by staff as he ran onto the air bridge and was then detained by police. Witnesses say that the man claimed to have stripped down to make himself more agile and aerodynamic for the flight. Police say that neither alcohol nor drugs appear to have been a factor. Literally have nothing to say on that one.
Is he from
Speaking of
Florida?
air travel, a British Airways flight from London to Germany took off in the wrong direction and landed somewhere completely unexpected in Scotland.
What?
I can only imagine what that cockpit conversation was like after landing. Hey, Edward, maybe next time we open the brandy after we fly. I can just imagine some of the tourists looking out the window. Honey, I didn't know men wore skirts during Oktoberfest. And finally, a man performs a naked sex dance to calm down an angry pheasant. After being contacted by a friend who didn't know how to deal with an unruly, angry pheasant on his property, a 36-year-old man sprung into action, wielding a one-sided G-string as an implement meant to show off his masculinity towards the bird, and after placing some sticks between his butt cheeks to portray a set of tail feathers, he began wagging his butt towards the creature which resulted in the confused bird running away. I'm sure that bird was screaming, "No cock for this cock! No cock for this cock!"
Okay. Is that your last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm calling BS on that. Come on.
That one?
Come on. With a G-string running around chasing a pheasant.
Oh, you want proof?
Yeah, I want receipts. In my community, we need receipts. I think you made that one up.
Will a video suffice?
I mean, the guy flying and naked in the plane, I believe that one. But this one, yeah. Oh,
well,
you have video?
I have video.
Oh, God.
All
okay.
right.
Throw it up there and shit. I think I'm going to regret this.
Probably. Make sure I do this right. First time's a charm.
I'll just make sure you hit the sound.
There we go. Look at that. I think it worked.
Come, mate. Come and do your dumb.
Oh, are you shitting me? Are you kidding me?
There's Ronald.
There's the bird.
So, it's mate.
Does he have feathers sticking in his ass?
Show him the 40.
No. Are you shitting me? Look at him. He's wiggling. Holy cheese. I just vomited.
All right.
Oh, I think it stalled on me. Why? Okay, so there's not much more to it after that anyway, so. All right.
I think we've seen enough. We've seen enough.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Steven got called out.
I mean, he shoved those. Were they just held up by his butt cheeks, or did he shove them?
Held up.
I think they were held up with his butt cheeks and part of the G-string.
Yeah.
I ain't never calling him out again on calling bullshit on his stories again.
I need to bleach my eyes now after that one. Oh God.
So
but
yeah,
I didn't.
He is now the pheasant whisperer.
I'm gonna time Odin out.
Is Odin on?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, there's Odin. No, we need viewers.
He'll come back with his.
Steve did a bird porn.
He'll come back. He'll come back with his sock account. I banned him on the other channel, not this one.
All right.
So I will say, I scoured the internet for the story of the Russian guy who was trying to fly naked, because all witnesses were like, "Oh yeah, we were taking video, and I can't find it anywhere." But apparently, someone had taken video of this guy just screaming, "I just wanted to be more aerodynamic. I just wanted to be more aerodynamic. I just wanted to be lighter to fly."
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. I have a top 10 list here, something that I used to do on the radio show. This has come up quite a bit.
Okay.
This is something that I seem to, especially on our Discord channel, and in conversations with women, I have one statement for them, and that is, it's good to be a guy. After some of the stuff that they tell me.
Before you get going on that, kick you timed, Nick, on that. It took 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
2 minutes and 41 seconds. You're out of practice, Nick.
Yeah. And
you'll get better.
It's the 2 minute man.
You'll get better.
Not even.
You'll get better as we go along. All right, so this is the top 10 reasons, in my eyes, why it's great to be a guy.
Oh, so this is your top 10. This isn't even like an official top 10.
No, this is
John's official top 10. I want to hear this. This sounds good. This sounds educational. Everybody listen up now.
And these are from conversations that I've had with various females.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear these.
Who have either told me it sucks being a woman because, or whatever it was. So here's the list. At number 10, why it's so great to be a guy? You don't have to remember everyone's birthdays and anniversaries.
Because your wife does?
The Women always do.
Yeah.
You don't need to. The woman always does.
Yeah.
Right? Number 9. You don't need to pretend you're freshening up to go to the bathroom. Am I right?
Yeah. They gotta go take a leak.
And we don't have to go in pairs either.
Yeah, I don't need you. Like, we're at a restaurant.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, John, let's go to the bathroom."
Come with me to the bathroom. Right. We don't do that.
Yeah, you don't talk while you're in there, doing stuff.
And speaking of bathrooms, number 7, the bathroom lines are 80% shorter. For a guy.
Well, this is true. At the Renaissance Festival, every bathroom that was there outdoors had a line on the female side, and the guys are just walking in, walking out.
Why that's a thing?
No, you know why? We're not in there bullshitting. We go in there, we get it done. We go in there, we piss, we pinch one off, and then we're out of there. I mean, no one's talking.
I don't understand that phenomenon, but it is a phenomenon. All women have to go to the bathroom at exactly the same fucking time.
Talk smack all you want about us, Kiki. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
All right.
We don't give a shit.
Number 6, a 5-day vacation requires only one suitcase.
Hell, 5 days. I can do that with a carry-on bag.
On my 6-day vacation, all of my clothes, both my son's clothes, all fit into my case.
There you go.
All 3 of us.
Try that, ladies.
And how many things of luggage did your wife have?
I won't say. But we couldn't take some stuff because of that.
Number 5, when we retain water, it's in the form of a fucking canteen.
This is the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Yeah.
I'm spitting facts. If anybody thinks this is a lie, you're not paying attention. I'm spitting facts here. Number 4. Car mechanics tell you the truth.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God. They're like, "Hey, it's a girl. I'll tell you what's wrong with your car, okay? The 4-wheel drive needs to be fixed on it."
Number 3.
But I only have a 2-wheel drive Toyota.
The number 3 reason why it's great to be a guy. All of our orgasms are real.
It's hard to fake it, just saying. And we don't care if you do. It's like, I don't care. I faked all mine. I don't care. I didn't.
It's like, joke's on you. I had plenty of real ones.
It wouldn't work if your woman said, "I faked all my orgasms," and you said, "Yeah, well, I faked mine too." It just wouldn't.
So what? Okay. Do you think we care?
Now, the number 2 reason is more like just look at the numbers and you'll know. Wedding dress, $2,000. Tuxedo rental, $75.
Okay, yeah, but this is true. Okay, if at the end of the wedding, the dress that the female bought, gets dry cleaned, it gets pressed, it gets folded neatly and hermetically sealed and put in this box, and all to be preserved for generations.
Somebody down the line. Yep.
If a guy could put anything in his dresser drawer that was actually something he owned into that wedding, it would be his underwear. That's it. Because everything else is rented. The socks, the shoes, the pants, the tuxedo, everything.
All right. Are we ready for number 1?
Oh, God.
Nick, you got a drum roll?
Drum roll?
I need a drum roll.
I can do that.
That's nice.
All right. And the number 1 reason it's great to be a guy. Same work, more pay. Woohoo!
Oh, damn. Oh, that's been, that's been, well, that's wrong. You understand that, though. That's wrong. There's no pay gap for the same work.
It's PC.
What?
It's PC.
Sure. Please. Yeah, but you don't do the same job. you're not doing the same job, kick you. That's the difference.
Top 10 reasons why it's great to be a guy. And there are others.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
There are others.
That was
there are
very thorough.
I could do a top 100 list. Why it's great to be a guy.
There
are that many reasons.
There's a bunch of things you probably missed on there, but
I mean, I could have gone into
no menstrual cycle.
I could have gone that direction. I decided not to. Yeah, I felt like I was already pushing it with number one. So
and actually focus on a single topic of thought.
See, those are places I did not want to go.
Yeah, we tend to
what
try.
What the fuck are you doing?
Don't worry, it's something else. Okay, don't worry. I'm trying. I want to see something. Just don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it.
Messing with the video?
No.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He was.
Well, not like I disappeared.
No, you just blinded each other with light now.
Anyway, we'll just move on.
All right, so I know we were talking about this before, and we eventually want to kind of throw this on people, either in the chat room or other people, Steve, that can kind of come in, live with, their own video feed. And then we were going to spring these questions on them, completely unaware, so. And
do we have the capability of doing that?
What's that?
Do we have the capability right now of doing that?
Of having people up?
Of getting somebody?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
We can get someone on here right now?
Who wants to play?
Who wants to get on here?
Well, you explain to them what it is first, on the fly.
Okay. So basically, I have a series of questions. I ask these questions, and you need to come up with the quickest thought and quickest answer. First thing that pops in your head.
First thing that pops into your head. Right.
Yeah.
And you have to be honest about it. It has to be the first thing that pops in your head. Otherwise, it loses the effect entirely. And that's all it is.
Okay.
You're not supposed to know what the questions are. It's the whole idea. It's supposed to be on the fly.
Ken wants to come up. Yeah, he's down for it. It's going to throw off our screen a little bit having a third person up there, but I can adjust that.
Come on, Mr. Producer Man. Test your skills.
Wait a second. I'm going to send him an invite. Okay. Let's see. I will send you an invite in Discord. How's that? Okay. Ken, I'm going to send it to you in a DM. Now that I've probably messed up everything. Hold on.
We are testing the limits of our system already.
No. I just sent it to him in Discord. Okay. So when he pops up, we'll give him a chance to do this.
Is this going to take a long time?
What the fuck is up with the lag, dude? Let's go.
Come up. I just sent you in Discord. You said you were down for it. Don't you leave me hanging. Yeah, got it. Okay, well, got it. Move it then. Stop typing. Holy shit, we're on a time.
Take your time. We need to somehow fucking waste 50 minutes here.
I'm gonna time out Odin.
We may not go the full 2 hours. We may stop at an hour and a half today.
Didn't you already time out Odin?
No, I timed out someone else.
When you say that, does that mean you are kicking them off?
No, I just timed him out for 5 minutes, but he's probably the guy that I timed out is probably in Discord crying his eyes out.
That Odin?
No, I didn't time him out. I timed someone else out.
Are you saying we already have trolls?
The man that hunts without a dog, I timed him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck him anyway. And that's hello from me.
Oh, really? You got to log in shit? No, see what I mean, man. When you jump on like this, you got to have your shit freaking. Now he's got to get a code. He's got to log into StreamYard. Holy
so
shit!
This was not a good idea.
Yeah, see what I mean? This is why you got to tell him ahead of time.
All right. So
okay. Well, I asked you when you said we could get somebody in here. I asked.
Yeah, we could. It didn't say it was going to be immediately.
Never asked the talent.
Hey, Katie, you want to come up? AK, do you want to come up? We'll have AK up first.
Does she have StreamYard?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
And
AK
is she
has
prepared?
StreamYard. Oh, trust me, AK is prepared. I just gotta find her. Damn it, AK! Where the hell? When was the last time I talked to you?
She doesn't talk to you very much, does she?
Shut up!
Thank God this is the first show because hopefully people were not expecting much.
No, and the fact that there's only 9 people watching is good.
There was
Hopefully
16.
the bar was set really low.
Low, very low.
John was hoping for 12. I'll just put it in the friggin' chat. I'm only going to allow her to come up anyway. Okay. I'm just going to put it in the chat. Only AK's coming up. There you go. So just turn your camera on so I see it's you.
Got 30 seconds.
No, GD, actually, I enjoy just blocking you because guess what? You're not really fun. I told you you're going to bore me. You're going to bore me, mister. I don't have a dog. Okay?
All right,
so
there she is.
And you get to go bye-bye again. Oh, you're coming. Anyway, I'm shaking in my 2,000 miles away hide, okay?
You gonna add her?
Oh, I'm waiting for her to turn her camera on, AK. Okay.
Jeez, I don't want to have my camera on right now.
I know, but I had to see it was you.
Oh, yeah. It's me. Hello.
You cannot look any worse than the three of us. It is
Right.
not possible.
I have my horrible headphones on. If I had my nice ones, it'd be cool, but I kind of left them back home. So, anyways, let's go.
Okay,
You
now
said
before
we
get
want to
this
go
started-
forward.
Before we get this started, AK, have we included you in anything like this ever before?
No.
No. Have we told you in advance what you should say to all of this?
I have no idea what I'm even
All right,
signed up for.
So this is going to be entirely candid, on the fly. It's going to be true to what we're trying to do, right?
Let's do this.
Okay.
And it has to be
I
the
like the
absolute
attitude.
First
thing that comes to
thought
mind.
that pops in your head. All right.
Okay.
Shit, this could be dangerous.
All right. Let's get this rolling, Nick.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right. On the fly questions. Number 1. Worst thing to shout out during a funeral.
Oh my God, they're alive.
That's pretty bad.
Number 2. What do you respond with when the cop asks, "Do you know why I pulled you over?"
It's shut the fuck up Friday.
All right, number 3. What image pops in your head when I say the word spelunking? You gotta say it. You gotta
I
say
see
it.
a fat guy jumping into a pool of just shit.
All right, number 4. If happiness was a dessert, what would it be?
Cheesecake.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. Last one, Nick.
All right, and number 5. Worst response to a friend telling you that they were in a car accident.
But did you die though?
All right, and that was our first installment of On the Fly.
Give her a round of applause. Well done. Yep. I think that last one, my first answer would be, I ain't fixing it. Okay.
I think my response
My
that I had in my
favorite
head
one was Fuck Off Friday, though. That
Fuck Off Friday. That was a good one.
That was my favorite.
Fuck Off Friday.
Isn't it Fuck Off Friday?
Don't actually say that. They get really upset. You will absolutely get the ticket.
I imagine it could go one of two ways. If you had an actual police officer that had a sense of humor, he'd probably just start laughing, and he might excuse it, but you have to have someone with a sense of humor.
Right.
Yeah, don't do it to the guy that looks way too seasoned for the job.
Or too eager. The guy who's too eager, he's already got his
for himself.
He's already got his hands on the gun as he's pushing you. Yeah, don't do it to him.
He's already playing the Bad Boys theme in his head as he's walking over to you.
Yeah,
Like
also don't play that either. Don't play that. They don't like it.
Wasn't that a comedian? Didn't a comedian come up with that one? Playing the Bad Boys theme? It was Gabriel Iglesias. That's who it was.
Okay. So, do you have, how many sets of those questions do you have, Nick?
Those
Is
are
that
the
the only one?
ones. How much time did you think I have to prepare?
Well, it used to be that we each had a set of 5.
Yeah.
But we only asked him to do it this time.
I feel, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Dang, I feel gypped.
Yeah. So
I'm missing out on 10 questions. Y'all gypped me.
Well, you know something? Next time we'll have
more.
We'll have more.
Yeah.
But you won't be a part of it, AK.
No.
Yeah, she showed us up too much. I mean, I'm out of a job now. I mean, geez.
No, she did a good job though. You did a good job. Thank you.
And
all right,
thank
thanks
you
for having me.
All right.
Last
Okay.
minute, last
Bye.
notice, last second.
And then you go backstage, you'll get your consolation prize.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not going backstage. Bye, guys.
Okay, so that's it for having people up, right? Sorry, Ken.
Sorry, Ken.
Who finally made it to the basement.
But next time, Ken's on.
Yeah, we'll have Ken come
Ken,
up next
time it's you.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
And
right.
apparently, I need more than 5 questions.
I think we'll all come prepared.
Yeah,
We'll all come
I
with-
forgot that we all did.
We'll all come with 5.
I'll have a set of 5.
That way, maybe we can get a couple of people then involved in that.
See, I used to have, when I produced this show, I used to have a lot more time on my hands, and I had
it was a 3-hour show.
Yeah,
it was
I
a
had
3-hour
hundreds
show.
of questions prepared. We could have done on the fly
Yeah,
the whole
but-
damn show if we wanted to.
Yeah, see now you're not the producer anymore. You're the talent, and John is the producer. Yeah.
I'm not even.
Yeah. So when this sucks, we blame Stevie.
Why you blame me? I'm not the producer.
Yeah.
You can blame me.
Not.
You can blame me.
No, I'm the talent.
You can blame me.
You and I are the talent. He's the producer.
I will take all the blame. I came in with a I don't give a fuck attitude. I will leave with an I don't give a fuck attitude, regardless.
Okay, Odin, that's it. You're fucking going. You fucking bastard. I love blocking Odin. Holy shit. I do that out of fun.
So
I block the other douche canoe because he's a douche canoe.
You got anything else?
Are we done in an hour and 20
I
minutes?
think we're done.
Yeah.
I think that's
so
at least we give people an idea of how bad this show's going to be at first.
Guys, it's this. Okay, just so you understand, when we did this, we podcasted for a while before we ever went live to kind of figure this whole thing out. And then when we went live, it was a whole new thing. We started on like a live 365 station called WTF Radio.
And oh my God, we sucked.
And when we were, and it's not much different than right now. It takes a while to get into the swing of things.
Yeah.
It wasn't till we got picked up by the Adam Curry's radio station, No Agenda Global Radio. When we got picked up by them, we had kind of come into our own at that point. We were doing really well,
And we had
yeah, and you know, we had a huge following at that point. It was
We did. I mean, we did pretty well. It's going to take a while for us to get back into the flow of things because Nick, Steve, and I have not done this in
quite a few years.
Would you say, Nick? It was what, 8 years?
6 or 7 years, somewhere around there.
I mean, it's been a long time since, and we've changed. We've changed a lot since that time. A lot of things have transpired since that time. And
our personas are almost completely different than they used to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so because, you know, we all played a character when we did radio. We were all a character of ourselves. It was different.
Yeah.
Like we had like Italian personas, you know, and we talked like this. At least we tried to talk like this, you know, because we used to talk like this when we lived up north, but we don't talk like this anymore. Okay.
Thank God.
No. Yeah. So you know, and we each had this character we played, and we were really good at it. It took us a while to develop that character.
Now it's, and it's all about kind of finding out who we are now, and not just for ourselves, but between the three of us, and even the audience, because the audience had a lot to do with who we would end up becoming because of the way they would respond to us. And we're going to have to figure that all out again. So even if you were just a little bit entertained, we can promise you that it gets better from here.
Yeah, we just gotta work together. We were all in the same room when we did this before too. It's a little bit different. It's because back then, if I thought Nick screwed up, I'd smack him on the back of his head.
Oh, you'd shoot him with an air.
Oh, well, we had this thing. If you messed up a joke,
the airsoft gun, that was great.
Everybody had an airsoft gun in the studio, and the thing was, if you screwed up a joke, you got shot.
Yep.
So he introduces the show. And he says, "Oh, welcome to the Marcoccio Brothers show." I said, "Oh, he screwed up that joke," and I just shot him right in his back.
Bullets were flying. 5 seconds to the beginning of the show.
And then John said something. I shot him in the foot.
Yeah. But we thank you guys for at least joining us in this experiment, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
we'll call it an experiment. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you, AK. Thank you, Ken, for trying.
Yeah, we'll get you up here next time.
That
and
trying.
To explain to Papa Meatball, who asked what a WAP is, he wanted to understand. A WAP is like a derogatory term for an Italian. We're Italian, so we can make fun of ourselves.
Yeah, without papers.
Yeah, without papers.
What it stood
without
for
papers.
At one point.
Yeah, at one point. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a derogatory term for an Italian, and seeing that we had Italian blood in us, we get no problem calling ourselves derogatory terms.
We grew up in my mother's side was she was all Italian, Sicilian, and so we got to meet the whole family and hang out with cousins and aunts and uncles and let me tell you something. This is why I never watched The Sopranos. It was just like
too real.
It was too real because I know they talk big.
Yeah,
they talk big.
Anyway, guys,
when we started this, it took us a while to establish a lot of personas and various nicknames and things that would come up. Stevie had a nickname throughout that show.
Shut up.
And we didn't create it. Like, that's the thing. We're waiting for our feedback to create these things. Because we had listeners before, even when we first started, and Stevie just came out and said something. And one of the listeners interpreted it differently than Stevie had said it, which spawned off a nickname which lasted the entire length of the show. Am I not supposed to say it?
Really, there's no need for it.
You know what? We're going to tell that whole story at another time. But basically, what you're saying is these things basically created themselves as we went along.
Yeah. I think probably our there's two really big accomplishments we did in the show. And one of them, now back in the day, we were fans of the old murder mysteries that used to be done on the radio, and they used to be done live in the studio.
Yeah.
We wanted to do that. So, and I forget how many people we had in that studio. We
22.
Had how many?
22 people.
22 people and 2 sound engineers. Nick, was a sound engineer,
Scott Ross
and Scott Ross, and you guys, we were able to mic up that many people, and with all the sound effects, background music, and everything, do a live murder mystery.
How many mics do we have, Nick? We had like 9.
So people were sharing them.
Everyone was sharing. I think we had exactly 10 mics.
10 mics.
So there was one group of people that was 3 people were sharing one mic. They would just lean into it, but it worked. Wasn't perfect, but it was never going to be perfect trying to do something like that because we did it live. That was that's the hardest thing. We did it live.
We only had one rehearsal.
Yep.
One rehearsal, and then we did it, which blows my mind because no one tries that anymore. It's so difficult. The logistics are insane.
It's just for
Nick, it was insane. I can't believe he pulled that off.
Can you imagine trying to do that today on a real radio station? Nobody would listen. nobody would want to. You've got a crowd of people who can't pay attention to anything after 10 minutes. So it would.
We'll put up some links. It won't be any video to it, but it'll be what it was like over the radio. And we also did, and some of you have already heard it once. I played it on my station. We did our version of the Christmas Carol, and that was pre-recorded though. That wasn't done live.
Yeah.
And the production that Nick had to go through, writing all the music and then doing bringing people in to record their parts, because no one recorded their part together. It was all one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and then I had to put it all together. And then in a last-minute mad dash, John and I basically stayed up the entire night before finishing all of the components and putting them together.
Well, you literally had to write a song. I mean, and record the Christmas.
Write a song, record characters. I mean, we spent that entire night.
Yeah, you guys did more than anyone else. I just came in and did my part, and that was it.
Papa
Although
Meatball
your part was great.
Yeah,
your part was great.
There's no PC, no PC bullshit on this show. Mm-mm.
I mean, we don't want racial shit, being said, but I mean,
yeah,
I'll make fun of myself all day long.
We're not gonna get out of control, but
yeah,
no politics, no religion.
No, I don't care. Don't care about either. So we're here to try and entertain, and that's all we want to do. And we hope we did today. We hope we entertained you guys a little bit. So, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, guys.
I don't have any outro music.
It's practically 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You don't have any outro music?
No, because we eventually it's going to happen because we have we're going to move things around.
We don't have
I don't have it queued up. No.
I have outro music we can play.
I could play it if you want it. Oh,
I have outro music we can play.
Play one of your Get Your Wop Ons.
We want
What's your outro music?
Something special.
Oh shit, I'm scared.
I don't know what to think about this, but all right.
Something old, something special.
Something old, something special.
Something true and dear to Stevie's heart.
Before we go,
true and dear to Stevie's heart.
This is not going to be weekly, guys. This is not going to be weekly. It'll be bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Because Nick is bi, so it will be bi-weekly, and we'll come back in 2 weeks. Okay.
He just had to.
I had to
force that in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
All right, Nick. Let's hear this, and this is what we're going to say goodbye with.
Yep.
That fucker. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck you.
My brother Stevie is a manhole. 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 My brother Stevie is a manhole. Manhole. Manhole.
All the chipmunks in the back way.
Stevie is a manhole. Like a can hole or a spam hole. My brother Stevie is a manhole. Manhole. Manhole.
That ain't funny. That ain't funny. I don't care what anybody says. That ain't funny. That's some serious shit right there.
All the chipmunks in the background.
Bye, everybody. I'm getting this thing off now. Have a good fucking night.
Have a good night. We'll get better at this. I promise.
Yeah, you better. Fucking asshole.